Stand on the feet. Tilt yourself forward and backward a few times. Pay attention to the sole of the right foot. What happens to the muscles in the sole at the moment you tilt to the extreme position and have to go in the opposite direction? In other words, how do you stop falling down? Pay attention to the sole of the left foot. Does the heel come closer to the toes? In other words, does the sole plantar flex? How about the right foot? Leave it, and come down on hands and knees. Leave the toes of feet long. In this position, try to shorten the distance between the heel and toes many times. Slowly and gently. Shorten the distance of the left foot. This is called plantar flexion. And the right foot. You feel the tension in the sole. This should be easy. Now, stand the toes of feet. Adjust the position of the feet so that all the toes stand on the floor as firmly as possible. None of the toes is floating in the air, away from the floor. In this position, do the same thing. That means to shorten the distance between the heel and toes many times. This is more difficult as the toes bent backward while you are bending the sole forward. Toes and soles are moving in opposition. Plantar flex many times. Try to take the pelvis down in the direction of the feet as you plantar flex. Is this easier? Now, without the pelvis. Leave it and rest as is. Now, stand on the elbows and toes. It's a little bit tough, isn't it? If you cannot take this position, you have done enough. Now, do the same thing in this position. Plantar flex the soles. And take the pelvis down. Without the pelvis. Leave it and rest on the back a moment. Roll over to stand on hands and toes. The push-up position. And of course, do the same thing. With and without moving the pelvis. Good enough. Stand up. And walk around. Feel where you feel the remains of the lesson. Thank you.